Let's be honest, you got into real estate to make a lot of money, didn't you? You can lie to everyone else and tell them that you want to show houses and you love people, but you and I both know that you are a real estate agent to make a ton of money. On this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that by selling luxury real estate. Look, there's only 3 ways to make more money in real estate. It's a formula, a numbers game. Number 1, you can sell more houses. Number 2, you can charge a higher commission. Or number 3, you can increase the purchase price of the houses that you sell. Now look, selling more houses is a lot of work. You got to do more work. It's not really scalable. Yes, you can build a team and you can do all this stuff, of course. Number 2, you can charge a higher fee. Then you're battling commission and all that stuff. There's a lot of lawsuits about commission. I'm not going to get into it. Commission is not set by law. You could charge whatever the heck you want. I don't care. But number 3, increasing your purchase price, to me, that is actually, believe it or not, the easiest one to do, to sell luxury real estate, to sell higher price real estate. Because watch this, you guys, if you sell a $500,000 house and you charge 3%, you make $15,000. Of course, there's splits with your brokerage and taxes and all that other stuff. But if you sell $1 million house, guess what happens? And you charge 3%, you make $30,000. So you make double the amount of money. Do you really do double the amount of work? It's debatable. You may have to pay more for marketing and advertising and all these kinds of things, but the sale itself is probably not 2 times the work. So I don't know about you, but I would prefer to increase the sales price. So let's rock and roll. How do you actually get those luxury clients? And guys, whatever comments or questions you have, I'm curious, how do you think you get luxury clients, or what challenges do you have with getting luxury home buyers and sellers? If you're a new agent, I'd love to hear your struggles or what you're thinking about. If you're an experienced agent, I'd love to hear what you've been through down in that comment section below. So check that out. And by the way, guys, this is a newer YouTube channel, so I'd appreciate the like and the subscribe and all that good stuff. Okay, let's just say hypothetically, if I were dropped in a brand new market. Look, I recently moved to Dallas. I don't personally sell real estate, but if I did, this is exactly what I would do to break into the luxury space. And this is all about asking the right questions. So question number 1, who are the rich people in town? So what industries are driving the luxury market, and where are the luxury markets that I would potentially want to look into? So that's an easy one, you guys. Hey, pull up your favorite real estate website and look for where all the expensive houses are. It's easy to find. Maybe there's a couple neighborhoods that you're targeting. You're looking at which homes are more expensive, which areas are the luxury areas. Step 2 is you can see, hey, who are the people buying these properties and what industries are they in? What do they do for a living? That's easy to find as well. You can go on websites and you can see who owns these houses, who's buying them, who's selling them, right? All of these kinds of things to start to figure out and narrow down, hey, who are these people that are buying these houses? Because those are the people you got to hang out with. As a friend of mine said one time when I first got into real estate and I wanted to break into the luxury space, and I went to him and I said, hey, how do I sell luxury real estate? And he said, hey, come a little bit closer, Danny. Let me in on a little secret. And I said, what is it? And he said, you want to sell luxury real estate? And I said, I sure do. And he said, hang around with more rich people. So the answer is you really got to get in front of the rich people, the wealthy people in your town, in the areas where you want to sell real estate. Okay, so you've identified, let's just say, a couple areas where you may want to sell real estate. It's the hot areas, it's the high-end areas. And you've taken a look and you see, for example, let's just say in your area, all of the people that are buying these houses are in the, I don't know, let's say tech industry, right? That's hot. Or maybe financial services, whatever it is. And you find out that these are the industries that these folks are in. Now what you need to do is you need to ask yourself, where do these people hang out? Online as well as offline. What social media platforms are they on? What clubs do they go to? What restaurants do they frequent? Where are they? What are they doing? And then here's the magic of it all, is you got to see, how can you get connected to these folks? Let's just say hypothetically, like I said, I got dropped into a new area. I don't know anyone here. So I don't know these people. So now I'm going to ask myself, okay, how do I get in front of them? Okay, let's say I find out, all right, they're hanging out at these couple restaurants. Well, guess what? I'm going to be going to dinner at these restaurants. I'm going to get to know the managers at these restaurants. I'm going to start getting to know people in those areas. Let's say they hang out at a club. For me, what I would do, and I'm actually going to get to this in just a little bit as far as how I would get connected to them personally. I'm gonna let you in on another little secret in just a second, but I would start hanging out at all these places. And then the next question you wanna ask yourself is, who can I meet that can introduce me to these folks, right? So I'm starting to think about strategically, okay, who are the top attorneys, business managers, CPAs in town? And then I'm gonna go and try to establish a relationship with them. And by the way, when I do that, I gotta add value to that relationship. So I've done several videos on how to have these meetings and how to add value to these folks so that they don't think you're just coming there with what I call commission breath. No one wants that. So you're gonna start getting to know these folks and then start asking for referrals from those guys. Now, let's say you don't know any of them. The next question you wanna ask is, who do you know that can connect you with the people that can connect you with those wealthy people? So now you're starting to really ask, hey, how can I get connected? Become a connector in the community. Start getting to know people. Start learning, what can you do? How can you get in front of these luxury clients? Now look, the next question you gotta ask is, what is your superpower? And here's where I'm gonna tell you what I would personally do. What is your superpower? What do you do well? What environment do you do well in, right? And what I'm asking you really is, what method of client attraction are you going to use in order to get in front of these folks? So let me give you an example. Let's just say hypothetically that you said, hey, I absolutely love door knocking. I can go knock on doors. I can talk to people. I'm not saying you should door knock, okay? And I'm not saying that you shouldn't. It depends on what you are very, very good at. So if your superpower is door knocking, or let's say you don't want to door knock, but your superpower is cold calling, you can start cold calling business managers and CPAs and establish meetings and relationships. If your superpower, is door knocking, go knock on the doors, right? We have gotten business on our team through the years by door knocking luxury properties, believe it or not. Now, here's what I would do. Since I love playing golf, if I wanted to sell luxury real estate here in Dallas, what I would do is I would join the luxury golf club in the area where I want to sell real estate. I would get to know those folks. I would get to know who knows those folks. Also, since I have kids, what I would do is I'd probably enroll my kids strategically in a school in that neighborhood so that I can get to know the other parents in those areas and start to get to know them and build relationships. Now, guys, some of you might be thinking, oh man, this is, am I really leveraging my kids for business? No, it's not the idea. But the idea is, these are the circles I want to hang out in. These are the houses I want to sell. And so why not marry my personal life and my professional life to establish and build a great business? So as you can see, I'm entrenching myself there and I'm using my superpower. I always attracted a lot of business on the golf course. So I would join the golf club that's there. I also like eating. I like eating. Everyone likes eating. I like going out to eat at nice restaurants. So I'd start hanging out at the restaurants, maybe the clubs that are in those areas where I know those people are. You start getting yourself in front of those folks before you know it, as long as you're knowledgeable and you're a good real estate agent. And remember the statistic, you guys, I've said it on multiple videos, over 70% of people hire the first agent that they meet with. Guess what that means? If you're meeting with them, even if you suck as an agent, which I hope you don't, but even if you suck as an agent, you're gonna get a lot of business. And by the way, if you suck as an agent, I got a lot of stuff that I can help you with when it comes to that. I would do all of those things to get in front of the luxury buyers and sellers in my area, in my city, in my market, and I would start getting luxury business immediately, because luxury business, you guys, to me, was always better business. I don't mind selling any property, right? As long as I like the person, as long as they're not a jerk. But luxury business, I enjoy. I like showing high-end homes. I like selling high-end homes. It was always really fun for me. And so that's the area that I would definitely focus on. And my team sold properties from 1 million all the way to 17 million and pretty much everything in between. So that is a great market for you to focus on. It doesn't matter whether you're a new agent or an experienced agent. I believe that luxury real estate is the way to go. Now, I want to address something that I know you might be thinking about. A lot of people ask me this all the time. Hey, if I just focus on the luxury market, what happens to everything else? Maybe all these other people won't want to work with me. Nope, absolutely not true. I want you to think about it this way. Everyone wants a Ferrari. Everyone wants a Lamborghini. If you are the Ferrari or the Lamborghini of your market, of your niche, of your town, and of your city, people are going to want to work with you. And you have the choice whether to work with them or not if they're not in the price point or the area that you want to be in. If you are attracting the awesome clients that you want every single day and building your business. Now, guys, I got so many free tools and resources for you in the links below to help you in your journey to become an amazing real estate agent and build a business that's predictable, that's profitable, and that's fun. And if I can help you in any way, book a free discovery discovery call down in those links, because there may be an opportunity for us to partner together and for me to provide you with even more value, even more benefits, and everything that we do. I'd love to chat with you about that. Thanks so much for tuning into the channel and to the video, and check out this video right over here to see why 97% of real estate agents are broke and how you cannot be one of those.